But there's one more theory I wanted to throw at you because you're nerding out right now, which is the spiral of silence theory. And we talked about this theory on the podcast before, if you remember. I'm sure you remember. So when emotional truth gain traction, right, more people then buy into it, they can, of course, marginalize opposing factual accounts, making it harder to differentiate between reality and illusion. And this is actually what happens, because in this very case, for example, in the Hasan Minhaj case, so what apparently transpired is that he used a real picture of that person that denied him to go to prom and her husband. It was blurred, apparently, in the background of when he did his show or special or whatever it was. And people still found out about it and were harassing her, that person who denied him back then. And she said, no, that's not okay anyways. But she also said, well, her side of story completely different. She didn't lead him on. She told him early on that she's not interested and so on. And so he just embellished the story. And again, could be fun, but then if you impact the life of an actual person, don't we cross the line? So it's the ethics. And you see me stunned, right? Because I'm a big stand-up comedy fan. So I don't want to say stand-up comedians always have to tell the truth, because of course they don't have to do that. But if it's personal background stories that affect actual lives, maybe ethics are a good thing to think about, Hasan Minhaj, right? So you know this old saying, right? A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes, right? The truth's never going to catch up to a lie. And now I sound like an old person, but especially in today's digital age, that lie can go around the globe several times before the truth even wakes up, right? We know that. And it's just very annoying that all the things I like in this case, which is stand-up comedy and the internet, obviously, now just lead to something that I don't like. It's really, really frustrating. So I'm struggling again because there's no final conclusion or something. I mean, there's no this one way to solve this problem, right? I mean, we dissected it, we discussed it now, and hopefully shed some light on why there is a discussion when it comes to this tangled web of comedy, ethics, and public discourse even, right? But you can see, also from the times that I get stuck right now, it's a complex issue. And as consumers of media, be it comedy, news, anything in between, we need to be vigilant in this area of fake news. And there's that terrible word again, fake news and alternative facts, right? Because you need to have a discerning mind, and your discerning mind is always your best defense. And I hate to always bring it up, but even when consuming comedy, we have to think about it. Isn't it frustrating? And then maybe, just maybe, the next time we laugh at a comedian's true story, we'll take it with a grain of salt. Or in this case, maybe even a whole salt shaker, because apparently you can't trust anything or anyone. So let's face it. Orange isn't the new black. Skepticism is the new black. And having that said, I'm gonna go cry now. That's it for this episode. Let me know your thoughts, because it's really, really, really sad that such a great art form, such a great form of storytelling comes now under scrutiny just because of that. And the thing is that he's not even apologizing. He's still saying yeah, that's emotional truth, so I stick to it. Let me know your thoughts. Am I exaggerating? Do you think, no, that's fine, you just made up some stuff, everyone's making up stuff? Yes, but not those emotional background stories. You make up jokes, you make up the punchlines, or you make up the setup for the punchline, or yes, but not the emotional background story. Let me know. So again, let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Emotional truth, totally fine, or no, there needs to be some Hippocratic oath for comedians or something like this. As always, looking forward to the discussion on social media at Funkitpod, email funkitpod@gmail.com, share, subscribe. Tell Hasan Minhaj to subscribe and come on the podcast, and leave a review if you can. It would be fantastic. Until then, let's go cry together. Stay safe. Take care. Sawadee Cup.